Hey guys, welcome back to another Dream Reaction video. Today we're reacting to the unsolved mystery of Herobrine. It's my dream, it's only a year old, and it is the start of season 2. So if you guys want me to watch the entire season 1 of Unsolved, I can turn this into a little season, a little series and stuff, because I'm really enjoying reacting to dream videos right now. So let's get right into it.
Herobrine, Minecraft's Bigfoot. Herobrine is widely looked at as being a myth, but just like
the editing
Bigfoot,
and everything
there are
is just
tens of thousands
so
of people
good.
that have claimed to have seen him. There are people that go out and try and find him, and there are many people that claim to have been haunted by him, or that have just claimed in general that he's real. So why is that? This video is going to look into the unsolved mystery of Herobrine. Who is he? Does he exist? Where did he come from? And everything else involving Herobrine. Also, only a small percentage of people that watch my videos are actually subscribed, so if you end up liking this video, consider subscribing.
It's such a good mix of
you can always unsubscribe.
Amazing editing, a bit of spooky, and also just really good comedy. Just makes it's a really good video.
Herobrine is a rumored hostile creature or player in Minecraft that does a lot of creepy things to your world, or to you. The backstory to Herobrine has a lot of differing opinions, but it's commonly thought to be Notch, the creator of Minecraft's dead brother, or some sort of ghost. The original reports of Herobrine were players reporting that there were random 2x2 tunnels in their world, pyramids in the middle of oceans, and trees with no leaves. And the earliest known mention of Herobrine is a post on August 30th, 2010. Almost 10 years ago. It mentioned that Herobrine had appeared in their single-player game, littering the map with various pyramids and tunnels, and just things that they didn't do. And there was also an image on the post where you could barely see something that looked like a player in the bottom left, but it wasn't a player. It was a single-player world, and the creature had white,
I actually can't tell those.
And this post is where the rumor of Herobrine started. The post was meant to be more of a joke, a creepy horror story. It was as simple as that, but many people seem to have experienced some of the stuff that was mentioned in the post, even though they had never seen Herobrine. This post wasn't that popular, and nobody was really talking about it after a short period of time, but then, a Minecraft streamer named Copeland brought Herobrine to an entirely new level. During a normal Minecraft livestream, playing in his survival world, randomly, after having been playing the game for a long time, Copeland stumbled into a house where he saw Herobrine standing inside. This was live on stream. This was the first live encounter of Herobrine, and this got a lot of attention. There were hundreds of posts about it on the Minecraft forums, and everyone wanted to know what it was. At the time, no one knew. Now, almost all Minecraft experts who have watched the video agree that the Herobrine that was in the live stream was fake. Most people think that the streamer retextured a painting to look like Herobrine and then faked his reaction of freaking out and yelling when he saw Herobrine. However, the streamer never admitted this. Even years after the event, he still claims that it was real and that he didn't.
Wonder why he's
there was a lot of posts calling Herobrine him and saying that you're not supposed to say his name, just like Voldemort.
Herobrine.
Not be named.
There
were so many different stories being spread about the origin of Herobrine. With that, there was a lot of fake information being spread as well, and a lot of big YouTubers made clickbait videos claiming that they saw him while showing fake footage using a mod or a texture pack. Other people made up stories about how to summon Herobrine.
Yeah, I told you.
I used to do that. But most of that stuff was just completely made up. But there were certain YouTubers and players that claimed that Herobrine was real and that they had experienced the things that people had said Herobrine does. And there's one thing that seemed consistent throughout everybody's stories. That one thing was that Herobrine made weird things.
Yeah, but if it's in everyone's story,
holes, things missing, weird structures, tunnels, things that just don't happen in a Minecraft world. There were even some confirmed worlds that had huge holes or tunnels that weren't put there by a player. So where did they come from? The players that had stuff like this happen in their world were saying that it was Herobrine. Even if they didn't see Herobrine, they would see the fact that their world had changed and that they didn't do it. A single player world where only they should be able to do things. They would see that there was missing items, missing chunks, new biomes, random structures in wrong places, and sometimes these worlds would even be downloadable and verified as untouched by an actual player. And that is why the story of Herobrine was able to spread so easily. At the time, it was incredibly interesting. How did these things happen? And for a game where mostly kids play, nobody really knew. So I decided to get 3 Minecraft veterans who have played Minecraft for a very long time and interview them and ask them what they remember about Herobrine, just to see what the different answers would be. And here's those interviews. All right, Bad Boy Halo, when did you join
Halo,
Minecraft?
Of course.
I don't know, 2010, 2011.
Do you remember Herobrine?
Herobrine, yeah. Like he's like this ghoul that comes and messes with your builds. Like he'll come and like have stuff taken from your chest, or like stuff is missing and Herobrine took it. Oh, your house moved, or like a random cave or something just appears nearby. Like it's him, and like you'll never see him straight on. You'll just see him like something in the corner of your eye, and you'll turn and you'll be like, what? And you'll be like, what was that? And it's like, oh, that's Herobrine.
So is Herobrine real or fake?
I know he's not
Real.
real, but he's like
What?
he's like a
Yes, he
legend.
is.
He's a Minecraft.
So it's
legend.
like the Loch Ness monster, or like Bigfoot,
Yeah.
or whatever,
Bigfoot,
but of Minecraft.
Perfect analogy. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, but why do you think so many people actually think that he's real, or used to think that he was real?
I don't know. I think it's one of those things where it's kind of fun, you know? It's like, it's fun because, like, to think that there's some, like, sneaky being, like, interfering with the game, like, it's kind of cool. you
Well,
know?
what about the people who actually will say like that 100% Herobrine is real? Like they haven't logged into their world in months. They log in and then their house is moved, or there's a hole and like it's confirmed. Like they've confirmed that.
Oh,
They
well,
believe.
no, yeah, I'm sure people have had stuff happen, and, you know, maybe, I mean, it's a possibility. Nobody's seen, you know, the Minecraft code, so I guess people might think that, oh, I come on and something
This is really
happens.
interesting.
Maybe it is some, you know, thing in the game. It's fun, and I think it's, you know, the unexplainable. There are things that happen
Yeah,
in Minecraft
yeah.
you can't explain.
If you logged in and you just saw this tree like this,
This would be, honestly, so bizarre. I would, like, this would
imagine
totally
a whole
freak me
forest.
out.
You just have a whole forest.
Whole
of
forest
trees
like that, that's definitely Herobrine. That's definitely that's
It
the exact
it changed you
unexplained
to a
phenomenon.
believer. It changed
That-
you to a believer.
If I saw that, I'd be a believer. I'd be like, all right, something's going on. You know what? I'll tell you. The one thing that like happened to me that really freaked me out was, so like I didn't play a lot of survival, right?
Yeah.
But I remember start a survival world, built like a little house in the middle of a forest. Nothing was there. I stopped playing for like a year. Came back after like a fresh update, wanted to see. I'm like, oh, I'll open up my old survival world, and there was a village just around it that I don't remember being there. Like my house was nestled.
I'm
in
gonna explain
the
that
middle.
way. I think
I'm
it was just like
wait a minute. It was so weird.
Bizarre.
It was
Yeah.
very weird.
like a.
Do you
I
remember
forgot about the
anything
village
about
stuff.
Herobrine? What do you know about
The
Herobrine?
trees are missing. Oh, it
Herobrine's
is.
like a mythical
It's good.
Minecraft ghost thing person that goes around like haunting, you know, people's worlds and stuff. He's most known for like being like scary and like messing with people's worlds, like leaving things, taking stuff that shouldn't be there, like leaving like little hints and stuff, and like, just being like spooky and stuff like that.
What do you mean by like hints?
He'll like take something, or you know, he'll leave like a door that like a player knows was closed, and there's like no way that any mob could have opened it, and like it would be open. Or he might like take something from my chest and stuff like that.
Why do you think Herobrine became such a big thing?
Because like, I think it was like a combination of like, you know, Minecraft's not like a scary game, and then like there's like this spooky thing is in there, and constantly in like the patch updates you'd always see Herobrine removed, Herobrine removed, Herobrine removed. So I guess like to a lot of kids that was something that like really fascinated them. It was really like kind of spooky. I thought Herobrine was real because of my friends. My friends were like, dude, he's for real. He's real. And I'd be like, I don't know. It's like my friends tell me he's real. He was real. I remember I would set up like Herobrine shrines in my world. Like I wanted to see. I went Herobrine.
I used to
hunting.
do that.
And I think there's a lot of like YouTube videos that really
You would
help.
compare it to like Bigfoot. and
Yeah,
Herobrine.
like literally just like Bigfoot, and you know you would see like YouTube videos like Herobrine sightings and all that stuff, and it really like it was like a really big thing in the Minecraft community. Well,
What
my
did,
friends
what did
would
they
really,
tell
like-
you? Like what proof did
Yeah.
they give you?
My friends would tell me like these crazy stories, like how like they'd be in their house and all of a sudden they'd be like in a different biome, or chunks around their house would be missing, like tons of like crazy stuff that couldn't be explained, I guess. That like led them to believe it, and then I guess made me believe it as well.
I want to ask you about Herobrine. What do you know about Herobrine? What do you think about Herobrine? I guess when you think of Herobrine, what do you think of?
Herobrine is that mob that was always removed every update. That's what I remember.
And what do you remember?
every
anything
update notes was like removed Herobrine.
That's
He's
true.
just
That is
like-
actually true.
I don't know. I always thought he was like a ghost type character thing. You know, he's like around the world, and he's like doing weird stuff to the place and causing shenanigans.
Causing shenanigans. What type
Yeah.
of shenanigans?
I don't know, like he would steal stuff, you know, stuff would be missing. You'd look around and then, oh, Herobrine has yoinked your stuff.
And do you remember ever thinking Herobrine was real or no?
I don't think I ever thought Herobrine was real, to be honest.
What?
I think maybe
You're a
he was really
non-believer?
known because, I mean, it was in
Uh-oh.
every update notes had removed Herobrine, so everyone that read the update notes saw that, and then stuff online, everyone would be talking about him. Stuff
I don't think
about
that's it.
Herobrine that
I don't think that's it.
would just keep pushing Herobrine, even though maybe Herobrine never even existed.
So, but you would say Herobrine doesn't exist, right? Or never has, or anything like that.
I mean, he could have existed at one point. I don't know.
You think maybe Mojang pulled a prank or something, or would have, like, you know, they've done like the April Fool's updates and stuff. I think maybe they would have done something like that with Herobrine at some point.
I mean, they could have done. I don't remember. I don't remember if that actually happened, but they totally could have done. Didn't they do something? Yeah, like they did like an April Fool's thing where there was like a chest or something. They did this thing. It was like a chest that randomly spawned in the world that you could buy stuff from. It was like microtransactions or something.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
do you remember that thing?
Yeah, I remember vaguely. Yeah, so maybe you think maybe they could have done something like that with Herobrine. I guess they could have.
Possibly. I don't know.
So I guess
Did they?
I don't know. That's kind of the question. Now, Notch, the creator of Minecraft, has come out multiple times and said that Herobrine wasn't a thing. But there's one thing that he also said that is pretty interesting. In one tweet, he said that Herobrine might be a thing in the future. It was a long time ago, and now he doesn't work on Minecraft anymore, but he did say it. So how was Herobrine able to fool so many people if Herobrine wasn't ever a thing? As you heard, even Sapnap, a long-time player, and he's not an idiot, thought that Herobrine existed at one point when he was a kid. And it wasn't just because of clickbait YouTube videos. It was because of friends that had personal experience. If Herobrine actually never existed, why did so many people think that he did? And that is where my theory comes in. My theory is that Herobrine is just Minecraft glitches, because glitches in worlds do happen, especially after updates. And back in 2013, when Minecraft was first becoming popular, most people didn't have much knowledge on Minecraft glitches and bugs. Herobrine took off in popularity in 2013, reaching his peak in Google searches. And that was right around when Minecraft started pushing updates that had major changes to world generation. Updates can have different ways to generate worlds, and if you try and play an old world on a new update, you might see some really weird things, even if you have not touched your world in a very long time. You might see chunks missing. You might even see broken or misplaced structures. You might see biomes mixing together. You might even see tunnels or random holes, or other things that can be attributed to world corruption, like maybe missing items. Sounds familiar, right? That sounds like exactly what people described as Herobrine doing, and that would explain why some of these stories are completely true, even though Herobrine didn't exist. But does Herobrine exist now? And that is where it gets really, really interesting. But I'll get back to that in a minute. There are so many videos nowadays on crazy Minecraft glitches, and back in the day, players might have called these Herobrine. There are videos and pictures now about glitches from older versions of Minecraft from around the same time Herobrine was popular, and a lot of them match the stories that Herobrine comes with. Tunnels randomly, pyramids in the middle of the ocean, missing chunks, weird fog, loading issues, and just much more. But Mojang did go along with it. They created pictures with Herobrine in it, they removed Herobrine from the updates, they tweeted jokes about Herobrine, and much more. And obviously it's a fun thing to talk about. Like I said, it's like Bigfoot. But that gets us to the interesting part of the video. Whenever Minecraft is updated, there is something called the changelog, where you can see a list of all the changes that were made in the Minecraft update. And every single update since 2012, which is 8 years ago, has included a small line of text at the bottom that says removed Herobrine. Except the last Minecraft update, Minecraft 1.16, the Nether update. The first update since Minecraft 1.3 to not say that they removed Herobrine. A month from now will be Herobrine's 10-year anniversary. Minecraft broke a huge streak by not including removed Herobrine in the change.
This all just messed up
Why
there.
did they do that? Why did they break this huge streak on the 10-year anniversary of Herobrine? Every single update since 2012, Minecraft 1.3, and they didn't include removed Herobrine this update. Every update, you know how they've added the little removed Herobrine thing? Well, they didn't do that for the most recent update. And that's the only one they haven't done it for in the last 8 years.
Which update?
1.16.
Seriously?
Yeah, they didn't add that, but they've done it every update since 2012.
What?
Yeah, that's kind
That's
of
actually
interesting.
kinda crazy.
And the kind of cooler thing is that Herobrine's 10-year anniversary is in a month.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. That. Oh my gosh. That makes me think that like they purposely added him. And so they couldn't say removed him. That is
What do you think
so
about
weird.
that?
Why would they do that? They have to have a reason for it. Like, that's got me thinking now. It makes me wonder if they actually added, like, Herobrine to the game.
You mentioned how they add removed Herobrine to every changelog, right?
Yeah.
They've been doing that since 2012, so that's 8 years. What if I told you that for the first time in 8 years, they didn't put removed Herobrine on the 1.16 changelog on that update?
Why?
Exactly. I don't know why. Nobody. They didn't say anything about it. They didn't say why.
That's really
So,
interesting.
what do you think about that? What are your?
That makes
Do you have any theories? Do you have any thoughts?
It makes you think, like, what if they actually they add Herobrine right
kinda cool.
on his 10-year anniversary? Huh? That's interesting,
speed
isn't
ring
it?
Herobrine
I
just
would
kills
love.
him.
I would love to add Herobrine. Like, I don't know, that'd be really cool.
Every single update since 2012, since 1.3, they have
Everyone
added
will
the
be saying
changelog
he's cheating
removed
again.
Herobrine, except 1.16. 1.16 is the first update since 2012
Really?
to not have removed Herobrine in the changelog.
Wait a second. Where is he? Where is he? He's got to be running somewhere. Interesting. He could be right around the corner somewhere.
You could.
Wait, why is there so much sand over there, Jeremy?
we placed those, I think.
What if Herobrine got too powerful and they couldn't remove him? And he's just lost in the nether somewhere.
He's in
And
the
we have
nether.
to go find him.
Exactly. It's in the nether for people to find. Yeah,
Could be.
It's just interesting, I guess.
He could be wandering the wastelands of the nether, waiting for someone to find him.
So that is the real question. Why did
Oh,
Minecraft
I've heard that one before as
decide
well.
not to say that they removed Herobrine? On Herobrine's
He
10-year
didn't arrive.
anniversary,
Could've
why
been.
wasn't he removed?
Ooh.
Was Herobrine added to Minecraft now?
Apologize because I
That
hate you guys,
Is the
aka my
unsolved
mic.
mystery of Herobrine.
Well, that was amazing. I'm definitely going to react to the Minecraft Unsolved True Crime series. That's right, I'm announcing it right here, right now. I'm reacting to the entire thing. Like and subscribe, I'll see you next time.